Have you ever caught yourself living on autopilot, as if your life were a rerun of The Office, only without the good jokes? Well, you're not alone. I'm Oliver Sinclair, and if there's one thing I've learned between cups of tea, it's that reinvention doesn't wait for an invitation. It barges in, rearranges the furniture, and demands a seat at the table. Today, I'm giving you the ultimate British guide to reinventing yourself, starting now, not next Monday, not next year, not after the next solar eclipse. And yes, with humour, depth, and that pinch of sarcasm only someone who's watched Manchester United lose at home can truly appreciate. Let me tell you a story. When I was 27, I worked in a grey bank in London. My greatest act of rebellion was wearing colourful socks on Fridays. But deep down, I felt like I was living someone else's life. One day, sitting on the tube, I saw an old man reading The Old Man and the Sea. He looked so absorbed, so oblivious to the chaos around him, that I thought, when was the last time I felt that whole, that present? The answer stung. Never. That day, I decided my life needed a plot twist worthy of a British drama, and that's where our journey begins. No empty promises or Instagram quotes here. Reinvention, the Sinclair way, is made of strong tea, bold decisions, and a healthy dose of self-irony. Step 1. Visualize your future self, but with brutal honesty. No need to picture yourself as the next James Bond, unless you genuinely enjoy chasing villains in expensive suits. Instead, ask yourself, what sort of person do I want to be when no one's watching? Write a letter from your future self to your present self. Tell the story of how you overcame your fear of failure, how you finally had the courage to say no to your boss, or how you opened that literary cafe in Edinburgh. It doesn't have to be grand, just true. Step 2. Let go of old identities with the elegance of a Brit discarding bad tea. That old, I've always been this way story? Nonsense. If David Bowie could reinvent himself so many times he lost count, you can at least change direction without apologizing. List the beliefs that hold you back. I'm not creative. I'm terrible with money. I'm too old for this. Now, tear up that list, or better yet, burn it. Just don't set the house on fire, please. Step 3. Micro habits. The art of changing without the drama. Brits don't make a fuss. We make quiet progress. Want to be a writer? Write 100 words a day. Want to be healthier? Walk for 10 minutes, even if it's just to escape the rain. The secret isn't in the size of the step, but in the consistency. Remember, even Big Ben started with a single brick. Step 4. Redefine your self-talk and treat yourself as you would a mate at the pub. Notice how cruel we can be to ourselves. If you spoke to your friends the way you speak to yourself, you'd be drinking alone. Swap, I never get it right, for I'm learning. Repeat until you believe it. If you must, write it on your mirror. Just don't use your mum's red lipstick. Trust me, I've tried. Step 5. Create your alter ego with a dash of British eccentricity. Bowie had Ziggy Stardust. Beyoncé has Sasha Fierce. I have Lord Sinclair, who appears whenever I need the courage to film a video or ask for a discount at the market. Give your alter ego a name. Wear something different, change your posture, speak with a Scottish accent if you fancy. The point is to act as if you already are that person, even if just for a few minutes. Step 6. Surround yourself with things that reinforce your new identity and avoid toxic environments like you'd avoid instant tea. If you're friends only, talk about problems. Find a new circle, even if it's online. Decorate your space with Churchill quotes. Listen to inspiring podcasts. Read books that expand your mind. Your environment shapes your behavior. And let's be honest, no one reinvents themselves listening to complaints about the weather all day. And above all, remember, reinvention isn't an event. It's a process made of small daily choices. Don't wait for next year or the next London downpour. Start today with one small but deliberate step. If even the British weather can change every 5 minutes, so can you. Now I want to know, what micro-habit will you adopt before the next 5 o'clock tea? Drop your answer in the comments, inspire others, and who knows, a year from now, you might be the next great British reinvention story, or at the very least, someone who makes a cracking cup of tea. Until next time, and remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's just the willingness to try before the kettle boils.